Your credit score is a number, but it controls your life more than almost any other number you own. It decides whether you can buy a house, lease a car, qualify for a loan, or whether you get turned away entirely. And if your score is damaged, here's what most people don't know. There is a proven system to fix it, and it starts today. First, let's understand what we're dealing with. Your FICO credit score runs from 300 to 850. Below 580 is poor. Between 580 and 669 is fair. 670 to 739 is good, and above 740 is where the best interest rates live. But here's the thing most people misunderstand. Your score isn't one number. It's calculated from 5 specific factors. Payment history makes up 35% of your score, the single biggest piece. Then comes amounts owed at 30%. Length of credit history accounts for 15%. New credit inquiries represent 10%. And the final 10% is your credit mix, the different types of credit you hold. Why does this matter? Because once you know what moves the needle, you know exactly where to apply pressure. You can't fix what you don't understand. Now let's talk about what breaks a credit score, because most people think it's just missing payments. It's much more layered than that. A single 30-day late payment can drop your score by 60 to 110 points. A collection account can crater it by 100 points or more. A bankruptcy stays on your report for up to 10 years. Foreclosure, 7 years. And here's the hidden killer that most people overlook: credit utilization. If you're using more than 30% of your available credit limit across your cards, your score takes a hit, even if you're paying on time. That's why someone can pay their minimum balance every single month and still watch their score go nowhere. There's one more thing that damages credit silently: identity theft and billing errors. According to the Federal Trade Commission, 1 in 5 Americans has an error on their credit report, significant enough to affect their score. That means 20% of people are being penalized for something that isn't even their fault. Here's where it gets empowering. The Fair Credit Reporting Act, the FCRA, gives every American the legal right to dispute inaccurate information on their credit report. And credit bureaus are required by law to investigate your dispute within 30 days. The 3 bureaus you need to know are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Every year you can pull your full credit report from all 3, completely free, at annualcreditreport.com. Step 1. Get your reports. Step 2. Review every line for errors. Look for accounts that aren't yours, wrong payment statuses, duplicate entries, outdated negative items, or debts that have already been paid but still show as open. Step 3. File a dispute directly with the bureau, in writing, with documentation. A lot of people don't know you can dispute by mail, online, or by phone. The bureau investigates. The creditor must verify the information is accurate, or it gets removed. Step 4. Track every dispute. Keep copies of everything you send. Note the date. Follow up at day 30. Removed negative items can add 40 to 100 points to your score, sometimes more. Now let's talk about the actual repair system, beyond disputes. Because getting errors removed is step 1, but rebuilding a broken score takes a deliberate strategy. Start with your utilization rate. This is the fastest lever you can pull. Pay down revolving balances to get under 30% utilization on each card, and ideally under 10% for maximum impact. If you're carrying a $1,000 balance on a card with a $2,000 limit, you're at 50%. Pay it down to $200 and you're at 10%. Your score can respond in as little as 30 days. Next, payment history. Set up autopay on every single account. One missed payment is a torpedo to your score. Never let it happen again. Third, become an authorized user. Ask a family member or trusted friend with a strong credit history if you can be added to their card. You don't even need to use it. Their good payment history gets added to your credit file. This is one of the fastest legitimate ways to add points quickly. Fourth, apply for a secured credit card if you have no open positive accounts. You deposit $200 to $500 as collateral, and it becomes your credit limit. Use it for small purchases. Pay it in full every month. After 12 months of on-time payments, many banks will upgrade you to an unsecured card and return your deposit. Now let's talk about debt, because credit repair without a debt payoff plan is like bailing out a boat without plugging the hole. There are two proven methods. The debt avalanche. You list all your debts and attack the one with the highest interest rate first, while paying minimums on everything else. This is mathematically optimal. You pay the least interest over time. The debt snowball. You list your debts smallest to largest and pay off the smallest first, regardless of interest rate. This is psychologically powerful. Every paid-off account is a win that keeps you motivated. Research from Harvard Business Review found that the snowball method leads to higher overall debt elimination rates because people actually stick with it. Our recommendation: if you have high-interest credit cards at 20, 25, or 30% APR, start with the avalanche on those. Then switch to the snowball for smaller balances. The hybrid approach gives you the math advantage and the psychological wins. Credit repair is not a mystery. It's a system. Pull your reports, dispute the errors, lower your utilization, protect your payment history, attack the debt. Stay consistent for 12 to 24 months, and you will see a different number when you check that score. If this taught you something real, subscribe to Credit Fixed. We publish in-depth lessons like this every week. No fluff, just the strategies that actually work. See you in the next one.